Hello, the standard solution for a harmonic oscillator is given by A cos omega 0 t plus phi. Hello everyone, today we will discuss the energy considerations of a frictionless harmonic oscillator. Now energy considerations, first take the potential energy which is given by U, which is equal to half k x square. Here we know what is x, so it comes out to be half k a square cos square omega 0 t plus phi. Now we need to go to the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy k, let us name it, is given by half mv square, which you know already. Now what is this v? V is equal to x dot, which is equal to minus omega 0 a sine omega 0 t plus phi. So this comes out to be k is equal to half m omega square a square sine square omega 0 t plus phi. Now what is omega 0? Omega 0 can be written as root k by m. So omega 0 square is equal to k by m. Now this implies our k becomes half k a square sine square omega 0 t plus phi. So the total energy E, which is equal to k plus u, comes out to be half ka square. The rest thing, cos square omega 0 t plus phi and sin square omega t plus phi is absorbed, and finally our E comes out to be half k square ka square. That is, the total energy is a constant because A is the amplitude of the wave, it is a constant, and the total energy is a constant which obeys the laws of conservation of energy. Let us consider the time average of a function, time f of t, in between the points t1 and t2, t1 less than t less than t2. So what will be the time average of the function? Technically it will be the area under the curve between t1 and t2, and mathematically it will be written as f is equal to t2 minus t1 integration over t2 to t1. Now let us apply this to a sine theta curve in between 0 and 2 pi. We know we are having a sine curve, and because it is having both positive and negative values, average of sine theta will be 0. What happens for sine square theta? From the symmetry of the curve, we realize that in between the interval 0 to 2 pi, sine square theta becomes equal to half. Same logic can be applied to cos theta and cos square theta, which is equal to. Okay. Now we will utilize this logic to derive the average energy of a oscillator, of a frictionless oscillator, Now as in the beginning we have discussed, U is equal to half ka square cos square omega 0 t plus phi, and k is equal to half ka square sine square omega 0 t plus phi. Now using the previous knowledge we will find out this becomes 1 by 4 ka square, and this becomes also 1 by 4 ka square. Hence average energy k is equal to 1 by 4 ka square, which is equal to the average energy of the kinetic. Average potential energy is same as the kinetic energy. Hence for a frictionless oscillator, both kinetic and potential energy average energies are same. for a frictionless oscillator, but the situation changes when friction is involved. Thank you.